Tamsin, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here with us tonight at Wembley to Soweto. Perhaps you can start by telling us a little bit about how you found out about this unique project.
Well, it is a unique project, and I feel very, very fortunate to be here. I was invited. I knew nothing about it. David Westhead, who is one of the originators of the project, whose passion has driven it along, we share the same agent. And so she was coming along and she invited me along, and my husband's family are South African, so we had this kind of, and bizarrely he was invited to come along through a completely separate connection. So we both got this same invitation to be here, and yet had both already said yes. So it was one of those sort of, you know, those moments where you think, well, we have to be here. And just looking at these photographs, which are really pieces of art, they're sort of living art, really. You know, you think, well, this is why we had to be here.
So, as you say, the magnificent photos. There's some of them on the wall behind you that have been taken by students. I mean, was there one in particular, or any in particular that stood out for you tonight and really caught your attention and your imagination?
Well, I've kind of gone with the flow. There's one. It's drawn the eye of a lot of people, of this one South African boy on a swing, overlooking, and it's caught with him just at the top of his swing, overlooking the township. And there's this incredible sense of abandon and joy, and it's really beautiful. But then you see other pictures of. I'm really drawn by the people, you know, the stories that the photograph tells, but also the stories that have brought those people to that moment of being photographed. And the young photographers here, because they themselves come from the townships, seem to be able to read those stories and just capture that moment of. There's a sort of joyful mundanity about a lot of them. You know, there's no kind of poverty glamour. You know, a lot of these pictures can, you know, in previous years have shown, but these are just about showing people as they know them to be, and honouring the stories that have brought them to that moment of when when the shutter goes.
I think clearly it's such a wonderful and inspiring idea, this project. I mean, how important do you think projects like this are to give young people, particularly from places in the world that maybe they don't normally get a chance to express themselves in this way, the opportunity to do so?
Well, I think it's a great word. You know, it's the opportunity. It's giving them that gift of saying, we can all tell stories, and you don't need to be able to read and write and to express yourselves in conventional ways. You know, a photograph is a moment, is a blink of an eye, and we can all see those moments. And so to challenge people who don't naturally have those opportunities to look at those tiny stories. I think, you know, it's magnificent, and we take it so for granted. You know, we have all this technology all the time, and we're always taking pictures on phones, and yet we don't engage with that amazing opportunity where technology meets a real person and captures a whole story. You know, and to create iconic images that, in a way, capture lives, but can also change lives. So it's great, you know, it transforms people's lives. It's fantastic.
You've got a remarkable talent as an actress. Are you any good as a photographer yourself?
We've got some really good photographers in our family, and I can't get near the equipment. And I used to, but I kind of leave it to them now. And my children take great photos. You know, children have got great eyes, and that's what's brilliant about these, is that they're young people. You know, they see with great eyes, because they're seeing almost things for the first time. And, you know, brilliant photographers are the ones who keep that child's eye of looking at it and going, wow, look at this. So
some of the young photographers here tonight, we can let you go and maybe you can get some good tips from them, because they've clearly mastered the art form.
They know how to do it. Yeah, you know, I'm going to leave them to do it.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Tamsin. Have a great night.
Thanks, Russell. Cheers.